I wasted years and years on getting ready. I was supposed to make an impact, and you can do this too. You can waste these years too, unless you know how to start, which I'm teaching in this video. And information I provide here is more than enough for you to get started and never stop. However, if you want my system I'm using currently now, just drop like a fire or send me the PDF below, and I'll send you my current system, which is like 10x better. Now, hi, I'm Ilya Basko. For the most of my life, I've been converting Clarity to currency. I do believe two things. Number one is thing number one is that world is simple, and number two is that most people are good. So here it is. You have to know two things. Number one is you have this fantasy and you have to drop it. You have this fantasy that when you're ready, when your content is perfect, people will watch it. This is not true. I have two pieces of content. One I've been polishing like my whole life. Another I wanted to publish for 5 years. Published both. Guess how many views there? 0 views. This is life-changing videos. This is like one of them saves tens of thousands of dollars to anybody who was on Medicare. And insurance agents using it. This is legal, proven, working. 0 views. So just, this is fantasy. Drop it. Yeah, people will start watching when you stop caring who is watching. That's another truth. Now, that was number one. Number two, this is most important. The most important is that you have to know the difference between getting ready and getting started. These are two different skills, like completely different skills. Getting ready is about, procrastination, content. Now, getting started is totally different skill. You have to learn separately, and here is how you do it. Open your phone, open the frontal camera, and say in this camera, right now I'm stuck now make a pause, take a breath, and finish the sentence and then publish. Or don't publish, it doesn't matter at this point, because what you just did, you broke the cycle. You started without being ready. Now, hopefully now you understand that getting started is a separate muscle you have to. And you have to rehearse it. To develop it, you have to do it every day, ideally at the same time, the same sequence. Just open the camera. You have to have the starting sequence. And you have to develop it. Now, why I've been struggling with this and so much. My personal stop loss, and it applies to many fields like sales too, and nobody teaches you how to start. Like most of what I know, they'll tell you, well, just start. Well, to start you have to start, right? And then they tell you some anecdotes about how they started, and essentially these anecdotes tell you about how they were forced to start. It's like some external circumstances forced them. And they really don't know how to start, but I just told you how to. My personal struggle was, this guru, so my upline been telling me, repetition makes it perfect. And I knew it's a lie. Repetition makes it permanent. And I didn't want to, to be stuck in mediocrity. That's why I was like, well, and only now I know that this phrase, repetition makes it perfect, only applies to the starting process. You have to repeat this starting sequence. That's when you make it perfect. And then you have to do it every day. And after you start it, it doesn't apply to your content, because the content you learn every day, you improve it every day, all of your techniques, and that's different, but that happens after you started. What else? As I said, what I just taught you is enough for you to get started and to never stop. However, my current system, it just turns out to be just a tip of the iceberg. And if you want the full system, which is pretty much like 10x better, just drop like a file or maybe send me the PDF. Just drop me a comment below and I'll send it directly to you. Thank you. Thanks for watching.